Hey guys, it's Scott Weddle here again with some more content for you, another episode, another session. And as always, my intention is to help you make more money so you can live the life of your dreams, right? So you can literally own a system that produces value in the world in ways that people want to pay for, so you don't have to always put your time in to earn the amount of money that you want to earn, because I truly believe that that's the old world model and there is a whole new world that exists, and we must step into that new world as a collective consciousness and start providing value in the world rather than trading your time for money. So again, look, because of the wisdom I'm going to share today in this video and in this session, I've managed to go from being a minimal wage joiner and carpenter working on a building site in the freezing cold back in Scotland, not enjoying it very much, to running online businesses that do 8 figures a year. So what I'm saying is credible and I'm excited to share it with you. And today's topic, today's premise is about the 5 measurements that can grow any business. Now, it doesn't actually have to be that hard, okay? Now business, the language of business is data and numbers. And I'm not talking about being some crazy mathematician that knows all the different calculations and all that stuff, right? I know 3rd grade math, and that's enough to grow a business, right? 3rd grade math is more than enough to grow a business. So yeah, your math teacher lied to you a little bit about that. So if any of my teachers are watching this, you lied to me. And I was right. Had to get that one out of the way, guys. So hopefully that made you laugh. So 5 measurements to grow any business. It's so bloody simple, guys, literally. And if you can learn these 5 measurements and be able to advise and coach a business into focusing on where they need to focus, and I'm going to tell you why digital marketing is so powerful in a second, you're going to become very valuable to a business owner, and then you will be able to get paid a lot for doing that. So think about these 5 measurements as a compass that guides you on where to go to hit your North Star, right? So if we're sitting there and we've got a compass and we want to go north, we just got to look at the data on the compass and move around and adjust until we're going north, and then start walking in that direction. Does that make sense, guys? So think of these 5 measurements like a compass, and if you can be a compass for a business owner, man, you are never going to have to worry about money again, and you're going to be able to build systems around these data points that I'm talking about, and then you're going to be able to get paid a lot of money to implement systems for businesses. I didn't say you with your time, I said you are going to implement systems for a business, and then those systems do the work, and that's what it's all about. So you probably want to know what the 5 measurements are, right? So the first one is attention. How much attention is a business getting? Okay, that is the first one. The second one is how many leads is a business getting? So we first get attention online, and then we take that attention, we engage that attention, we pull them through into becoming a lead. And that basically means that that lead has walked into the business metaphorically, right? So if it's a physical shop, they've walked into the business, that's a lead. If it's an online thing, that's just kind of what we were talking about here. They've put in their name, email, and phone number, okay? And they are now in your world, and you can actually market to them in your world and keep their attention. So we first have attention, then we have leads, and then from there we obviously have sales. So how many leads turn into sales? So out of the, metaphorically, how many people walked into the shop today, how many actually bought something, right? So that gives you your lead to sale conversion rate, which is a massive metric for a business. Then from there, the next metric we want to focus on is the profit margin per sale, right? So we want to know what the gross profit margin is. So how much does it cost you to actually make that sale, right? So what's the cost of goods sold? And then we take the amount of cash that you received in that day, take away the cost for goods sold, and that gives us the gross profit margin. We want to know that because that allows us to see how profitable we can be as a business. Then from there, what we want to do is we want to understand how many times a person comes back and buys from us, because that allows us to measure like customer loyalty, customer retention rates, And if someone's frequently coming back and buying more stuff from us, or if they subscribe to something and they keep buying it over and over again, then that's a really good sign that your products, your services are doing what they say they're going to do, and people just love paying for more, right? And honestly, guys, of course, there's many different other data points that we can look at here, but as a summary, these 5 cover pretty much everything that a business needs to grow. And if you can segment it down into this level of simplicity for yourself, if you're a business owner, or if you're helping a business and you're learning the skill of helping a business through the skill of digital marketing or for any sort of skill, then if you can add data, if you can add the skill of measuring data into your tool belt, you are miles ahead of most businesses. Honestly, man, like, I know people that are growing businesses are doing 40, 50, 60 a month, and people would be like, oh my God, that's amazing. I even know someone doing 100K a month, and they don't even know their own numbers. It's crazy. They're so delusional. They don't know their own numbers. They don't actually know. And if you ask them, they panic and they don't even know. And if someone like yourself, if you were to choose to learn how to serve businesses and get paid really handsomely for doing that, if you were to come in and advise people on, here's where you need to focus based on the data, then honestly, things are going to, you're never going to ever have to worry about money again, right? Period. Now, what I would love to share next is how valuable marketing is. So let's just say a business owner is getting 100 people's attention, right? And then 10 people are converting into leads. That's obviously a 10% conversion rate of people that we've got their attention into leads. And then let's just say that out of those 10 leads, 2 people buy. So that means there's a 20% conversion rate from lead to sale, right? And let's just say these are hypothetical numbers. Now, think about it this way. If you were to increase the amount of attention coming into that business, okay, and then you were to increase the conversion rate from attention to lead, which is marketing, you're going to get a much bigger result down the back end of the funnel, right? You're going to get more sales coming out, you're going to get more profits coming out, and you've got a chance of, if you're getting more customers, more people are going to repeat buy because there's more customers there, right? That just logically makes sense. So an example, if you were to take that, you could take that conversion rate from 100, the amount of attention from 100 to 1,000, okay, and that's easily doable through the skill of marketing and running ads online, like easily doable. Then you take the 10% conversion rate from the attention to the lead and you double that to 20. And again, that's pretty realistic to do as well based off industry standard data. So then you've just went from having 10 leads, right, to thinking about 1,000 people's attention, times that by 0.20, which is 20%. You've got 200 leads now. Now, the sales conversion rate can just stay the same, right? And you're going to get a ton of sales coming in and a ton more profit, right? So what you're going to be able to do here, if you learn the skill of digital marketing, is you're going to be able to look at these metrics inside of a company, and then you're going to be able to show them and prove to them that you can increase the amount of profits that they have. Because you're able to say, right, if we can increase the attention and then we can increase the leads, then you don't need to change anything in the middle of your funnel. If that just stays the same, then this is going to equal more money. And that's perception of value. And that's one of the parts that we need a business owner to see, is they perceive that they're going to actually bloody win. Because if they perceive that they're actually going to bloody win, then they're going to be all in on making that happen because they actually believe it to be true. And this is what you call being of service to a business owner, making them aware of their data and their metrics and getting them really excited about getting into the end result of making that happen. Guys, this is not rocket science. It's just 3rd grade math. And as you can tell, I'm pretty bloody passionate about it because it's life-changing when you learn this skill. Now, if you learn these 5 measurements so you understand how to do this, and we teach this in depth in our digital marketing school, you will be miles ahead of most business owners because most business owners do not know their numbers. Period. Okay, and this is one of the key skills that allowed me to go from being on that building site to being able to look at data and manage an 8-figure company, which is pretty bloody cool, and I'm pretty proud to say that. So, my friend, hopefully this served you. Hopefully this inspired you to step up and start learning how to serve a business owner, because if you learn how to serve a business owner, my friend, you're going to set yourself up for life, and you could do it in 6 months. One of our students, James Wellington, he came in. 6 months later, he made $650,000 in cash in his pocket. And if that's not life-changing, what is? With that said, I appreciate you. See you on the next session. Bye for now.